The Advocacy Award is given to a youth who commits time and energy lending their voice to a cause and bringing about change. The nominee demonstrates passion and conviction.
On behalf of TD, we are so pleased to partner with Youth Central this year and sponsor the Youth Advocacy Award. It is just an honor to create opportunities for youth and open doors that otherwise wouldn't have been open. It is one of our foundation pillars that we believe in, and Youth Central has been just a wonderful partner. So thank you and congratulations to all the finalists. We look forward to seeing what you do next.
Ayana is very concerned about violence against women, particularly its impact on Indigenous women and girls. She seeks to raise awareness about the issue in an attempt to incite change, as well as motivating other youth to become involved in social justice issues that are of concern to them. She helped to organize shoe collection boxes at social service agencies, her school, universities, and various corporations in Calgary. She collected over 1,200 pairs of shoes, each pair to represent the 1,200 missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls across Canada. As an Ojibwe youth, she wants to continue to raise awareness about violence, abuse, and social justice issues, and to challenge stereotypes about Indigenous people. Through her work, Ayana hoped to accomplish awareness of the 1,200 murdered and missing Indigenous women across Canada. That's a really, really important issue for everybody in Canada to be aware of.
She's brought the topic alive in the classroom, though we teach about collective rights in our program studies for grade 9. This is something the students just understand better. It's something more concrete for them, having one of their peers be a part of it. So I think it's really helped her population as a whole. She's worked so hard for an adolescent her age to come up with this idea and follow it through and get people to help her and people behind her, just see it to the end and then donate all the shoes at the end. I can't think of a more worthy recipient or person to be nominated. Like I've said, the world just needs more people like her.
Islamophobia has gripped the Western world and it is escalating. An Ismaili Muslim herself, Kiana is troubled by the growing resentment against Muslims. In a riveting TEDx talk delivered to a live audience of over 600 with over 23,000 YouTube views, Kiana cites a profound lack of understanding and being appallingly disconnected despite our proximity to difference, and calls on reigniting the cosmopolitan ethic. To Kiana, speech and writing are powerful vehicles for change, and she is leveraging her talent in both to combat Islamophobia. She was recently nominated as the opinion page editor for the school newspaper and sits on the board of Deerfields Academy's literary magazine. Kiana hopes to engage more people in her advocacy through organized events such as TEDx, debates, written platforms, and plenaries. Kiana hopes to change people's minds and hearts, to help people challenge the perspectives, help people understand, basically reach out as a global community to start understanding each other, not to act in fear of each other. I think she's going to be one of the youths that's really going to shape the future because she takes her time to understand the issues. She's made a great impact on other youth within the community, not just here in Canada, but across the world, because that talk that she gave, it had over, I think, about 24,000 views worldwide. And it was interesting because a lot of youth from other countries actually said, hey, if you're ever in Paris or if you're in this part of the world, we'd love to meet with you and come and talk to our youth. So for a person that young age, she's 16 now, she's made a tremendous impact on youth around the world and the community here.
Erin was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy at the age of 2. This neuromuscular disorder requires her to use a power wheelchair on a daily basis. Because of this, Erin knows firsthand the struggles of the lack of accessibility that can be seen in most cities. Thus, she is an advocate for wheelchair accessibility in Calgary. She began her involvement in 2016 when she was selected to be mayor for a day with Mayor Nenshi. Since then, she has been assisting in the improvement of accessibility throughout the city. Last summer, she raised $72,000 for Muscular Dystrophy Canada, which will go towards improving the lives of people with similar disorders and improving the accessibility in their homes. I'm Erin's caregiver. I started working with her about a year ago, and when she first started getting involved with these accessibility things, I just saw that it was so awesome for her personally. Like, it was causing her to grow and to speak out. So I think most people don't really notice any accessibility problems in Calgary, right? Because, you know, there's a curb, you step over it, you know, you have to go the long way, it's not a big deal. But with someone like Erin who is in a wheelchair, it is a big deal. And so once you start to notice, you know, when I'm hanging out with Erin and we have to go the long way or we can't park there or something like that, you notice that she's not the only person, that a lot of people struggle with this problem. So I think this is so important because everyone in Calgary deserves, you know, getting around Calgary. We've actually already seen it already this past year since being with Nenshi. The trains have been a lot more accessible, which has been great, and I think she just wants to continue that not only in Calgary but all of Canada, so I think Muscular Dystrophy Canada will be a big help with that too.